Hey guys,
Hi,
I'm Alexis,
I'm Christina.
and we are Pit Pad.
Hi.
Yes, we are.
Sure. How have you been? How's your week?
I've been really good. Yesterday I did a whole High School Musical marathon,
Did you really?
and I did. And let's be honest here, I don't think I sat down for the whole three movies. I was up and I was just singing. Like I was literally like, I still remember every single song by heart. Gotta be real honest here.
What's your favorite movie of the trilogy?
Oh my god. Ooh. They all have their favorite moments. Like one is iconic. One like brings me back to like when I was a child and I had the biggest crush on Zac Efron. Bro. Um Two is fabulous, pun intended.
I see what you did there. I see.
And three makes me cry. Three makes me cry all the times. I watch it and I'm like, damn, my childhood just had to be gone. I'm an old woman now.
I know, like I used to watch them at graduation and be like, "Oh, that's so far away," and now I'm like, I already did that.
You already did
That's
that.
so weird.
Honestly, that's just how it goes. Like, honestly, still kind of upset with the fact that High School Musical was not like actual high school. Like, where's the singing? Where's the dancing? Where's the um? Where's just the good of High School Musical? Like, there was a good portion of my life in middle school where I was like, high school is gonna be just like High School Musical. I'm gonna have the best time. It literally was like middle school, but with older people and going through puberty.
Really. I can name like 3 good things that happened in high school, and that's about it.
Me too.
Hilarious. I think personally my favorite is the second one. I don't know, it's just that's the one that I rewatched the most. And the songs that like immediately I know they come to my mind. But the first one's a close second. My roommate and I have this argument all the time because she's like a die-hard High School Musical 3 stan, like die-hard. And she gets upset because she thinks that 2 isn't as good, even though I think it's the best one.
Oh my gosh. Two is great.
Yeah.
Two is great. I had like like the books with like they have little flaps on them and you get like it's like a yearbook, but it's like a book version of High School Musical.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had that.
Did you really?
I did. And when it was Wii times, whenever everyone had like the Wii. Oh my gosh, I had like a sing-along karaoke for High School Musical 3.
So did I.
Bro, what if we got the
I
same
love
one?
that game. I missed
It was
that game.
great.
It had the little like USB microphone.
Yes!
Yes. So much fun.
That one. I know all the songs. Like, if anyone started saying the word summer, I would go into a freaking frenzy. I would go, summer, summer. Woo! What time is it? Summertime. It's a vacation. Okay, no copyright.
So good. Classic.
Oh, I can't get over the fact that like Zac Efron had my heart for like my childhood. Like I don't even know. That man sounds good after all this time. Like he's in his 30s now.
Right?
And he's like buff as heck. Like, why is he so buff for?
He's aging really, really well.
He's aging very gracefully. And he's doing a lot of humanitarian work at the moment. And like it's really insane.
He's just doing great things right now.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Of course, yesterday I looked it up. I looked up if like Vanessa and him still talk, because you know how like that was like my couple. That
Yeah,
was
they were
like
like
before
the
shipping.
OTP.
Yes, before shipping was even a single thing, was even like a freaking concept in this society. I
Yes.
was already shipping them. I was already shipping them. My couple. It was my couple. Okay. Um, and they don't talk anymore. They really don't. They lost contact since they broke up.
That's so sad.
I know, right? Then we'd follow each other on Instagram anymore.
That's really sad.
That's really, really sad, isn't it? But Zach
Reality.
still follows Corbin Blue.
Good. You know, we're always gonna have that tie to Corbin Blue through Shiny, right? Because that's him bought the rights to his one song, isn't it? Juliet, the same like instrumental or whatever. Not to bring Shiny up, but like we're always gonna be connected to him somehow.
Is Corbin an idol now because of that?
No, I think it was. It was. I swear it was Juliet. I gotta look this up now. I'm not
Bro.
crazy. I promise.
Push It to the Limit. That was
Yeah, it is
a
Juliet, and then
bop.
his song is called "Deal with It." So I guess like the instrumental or whatever was like sampled or bought from him, and then they used it for Juliet.
Damn.
So crazy.
Damn. Mr. Blue himself.
Mr. Blue.
Mr. Blue.
Yes.
Oh, damn. The ultimate Chad before Chads were even a concept.
Right. They were preparing us for K-pop years in advance.
They were. Damn. Back
That's
then, K-pop was like barely anything. Like when High School Musical was around, like when the first movie came out, like K-pop wasn't even like a global thing. Like it would be in Korea if it was anything.
so crazy. Because it blew up so fast.
I know, right? Like everyone talks about how much it's progressed, but I guess like the dawn of K-pop has only happened in maybe like less than 20 years.
Literally. And they've taken over an extensive amount of the industry in the world as a whole, and not like short period of time, because that's just my life. Ew. My lifespan.
You're like a baby. That's the so that's what makes it possible. You're like a literal child.
The year I
Though
was
you're
born,
like,
they were like, we're gonna start this revolution right now. For
oh
this
no, I
baby.
know the day you were born was May 25th, 2008.
I wish. Actually, no. Because I wouldn't be an adult yet, and I don't want to not be where I am right now, so. That'd be so weird. If I was a 2008 baby, I'd be 14.
Um, whoever is born May 25th, 2008, shout out to y'all. You guys were born on the year Shiny was debuting, and I am jealous. A little bit, as an old woman, a little bit jealous. A
Tiny
little bit
bit.
jealous.
Just a teeny bit jealous. Yeah, honestly, like, imagine, like, that would be your song. Replay would
Oh
be
my,
your song if you were born on May 25th.
you know what? Can I do a redo? I want to be born on the day Odd was debuting. I
You
want to
want
be
to be a
born on the day that
2018 baby.
I want to be a 2018 baby.
That's
2015.
terrifying.
Wait, 2015,
2015.
right?
Let's say 2018.
Yes.
Yeah. You'd be what,
2015.
like 6?
I'd rather be 6. I could be born on the day Odd was debuting, when it was out in the world, when the life of the entire world crumbled in fury in the sake of Odd. Odd. The Odd album. The Odd album is like my bloodstream sings as it helps my heart pump every single freaking day.
Her just pumps along to the beat of Odd.
It does.
That's so valid. Odd is irreplaceable, really, as an album, like as a whole. Unmatched.
Speaking of boy bands, okay, let's just, I guess it's a good progression point. There's new show, no, not show, movie coming out called Turning Red. It is a girl. Her name is Maylin Lee, I
Okay.
think, and she is a Chinese Canadian, and basically her whole story is that her whole family has a connection to red pandas. So she becomes a red panda every single time she has like an intense emotion. And they're creating a boy group in that movie. It's supposed to be a diverse boy group. I think there's like 2 African American guys, and there's like a guy who comes like Jimin. There's like a Korean guy named Taeyong in there, and then there's like 2 Aarons, Aaron T and Aaron C or something like that. There's like 2 Aarons, and it's supposed to like Billie Eilish is behind all the songs, by the way. Like she's making all the songs for the Four Town boy group, so you know it's probably gonna slap. But like it's all like 2000s. It's all the songs inside they're supposed to be Four Town songs are all like based off of 2000s boy bands.
Does Billy know about? Sorry. That's so cool, though.
I know, right?
That's so cool.
There's gotta be some like
out.
Yes, it's gonna be on Disney Plus first. We have that. If you don't have that, then I think it'll be on movie. I think theaters at some point or something like that.
Gotcha.
But it's Pixar.
So you know it'll be good because Pixar makes good movies.
It is Pixar. It's a new Pixar movie called Turning Red. And everyone always says that they're like, oh my God, this movie has your energy. Mostly because the mom is my mom's name. The mom's name is my mom's name.
Aww.
Her name is really, also Ming. My mom's
movie
name
is just you. Ming. What I'm hearing is this is a movie about you.
Yes, basically. Except Four Town is shiny.
Exactly. That's so cute, though.
Yeah, I am excited about it because mostly because it's like Asian American. Well, she's Canadian, but Asian America, as in like America, like the continent America.
Right. No, I get it. That's so cute.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cute. Also, like, well, the main character, she's actually she's not like the conventional Asian American girl. Like I feel like the conventional Asian American girl is like the very idol like kind of idol looking pretty girl.
Right, yeah.
But Pixar is making her like she's a little bit normal looking. Like that, I like that. I like that she's normal looking. Like she has like short hair and she has glasses and she likes Tamagotchis and she like plays she like has an instrument that she carries around with her and she has cute little colored hair. Like she's adorable.
So cute.
I'll send you the trailer. It's gonna you'll like it. It's
Okay.
And also like the boy band. I just can't get over the fact that I actually might be a stan just because it's like 2000s related boy band music, and they try to make it a very diverse group, which I respect. They've never had like a diverse group like that ever. Like there's a Korean guy and there's 2 white guys, and I think there's like 2 African American guys in the group.
The most diverse group.
I know, right? I mean, I feel like the closest that we've ever gotten to that would be Big Time Rush, but even then, it's mostly.
True. One Direction wasn't like that.
No.
Zayn was the only person of color. What other? I don't know what to say now. Other boy groups. Diverse boy groups. I'm gonna look it up just like that. Stray Kids.
So sorry. No.
No,
Stray
they're all
Kids.
Asian. Not that that's a problem, but we're talking about like
Ethnicity
oh,
wise, yes,
correct.
but then we're adding Got Seven to that as well, and Got Seven are all Asian guys.
Exactly. NCT.
NCT.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Um, what about like NSYNC? Were they all white guys?
Yeah, they're all
Or
white guys.
what about what was the other like really popular group that promoted like at the same time as them? That other guy or guys.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, they also all white.
Yeah, they were mostly white.
Let me see. Yeah, they're all white. Or let me look. The one guy looks like a Latino, but everybody else looks white.
I think there's like one guy. He is Latino.
Okay. Okay.
But nothing has beat Four Town yet. Four Town is the first.
Crazy. Crazy. Good for them.
Four Town better start a whole quake of like new version of boy bands that have like peak diversity.
Yeah. That'd be so cool. Super cool, actually. I would support them. I will support them. No little
Yes.
2D adventure. 3D, I guess. Is it a 3D movie?
It could be 3D if you watch it in theaters, maybe, but it's gonna be Disney Plus, so 2D.
I meant like 3D animated.
Oh. Let me show you a photo of it, I guess, so you can like kind of see how it's supposed to look.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same stuff that Pixar usually does, the same kind of art style that Pixar has been doing. But yeah, follows Malin and her friends, and they're all supposed to be Asian. There is one girl she looks like she's South Asian, and there's a white girl. They're like a little diverse little friend group. It's really cute.
Uh,
This is the animation style they're using for this. It's kind of like it's still kind of 2D, but it's also
hold on.
has a little bit of Pixarness
Hold on,
to
hold
it.
on.
I sent it to you via text.
The wind, the wind blew my door open. Sorry. You're good. You're good.
You're fine.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I sent it to you via text. It's
Oh, you
kind of
texted
like
me.
the look of it.
Oh, they're so cute. They're so adorable.
I love how they added Asian, like a South Asian girl in there. She's like maybe Indian or Bangladeshi.
Yes, that's what they deserve. And she's super pretty.
And then bottom, I'll send you a picture of Four Town. It's just a bunch of
Oh my
there's like
God.
2 African American guys, 2 white guys, and I think the last one is his name is Taeyong. Taeyong, he's like the token Korean guy, supposed to represent like the Korean wave that's going on right now.
I totally see it. 100%.
He's supposed to be the cute, cuddly one, I guess. They all have separate personalities. I'll read them all to you actually. Four Town descriptions. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, so there's one called, okay, I'm going to go through each and every one. So Aaron T is an acrobatic, fast talking, and a natural comedian. T is also there to break tension when life on the road gets tense.
Mm.
And then Aaron Z, stoic and a little shy. Aaron Z is the athlete of Four Town, and as the strongest dancer, coordinates a lot of the band's moves. Robinair, I think that's how you're supposed to say his name. Originally from Toronto, Robinair is the leader of Four Town for a reason. He can sing, he can dance, and he will eventually have a successful solo career. But until then, he'll content to jam on tour bus with his 4 best friends. Taeyong, the youngest member of Four Town, a lover of animals. Taeyong is dedicated to wildlife rehabilitation and has personally fostered injured doves between tours. Of course he has. Jesse, the oldest member of Four Town. Jesse was in art school pursuing a degree in ceramics before the band took off. When fame starts getting in his head, throwing clay on his potter's wheel and spending time with his 2 kids bring him back down to earth. There's one with like actual children, which I like, for
2
once.
kids, even though they look like kids. I guess it's just
I think they're also I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I think it's just the animation style, but they look like babies.
Yeah. I think most of them are children, but it's like the oldest one is supposed to be like, oh, he's like the oldest one.
I see. They show that he's old by giving him children. That's still cute though. That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. And damn, my history of liking boy bands since like the dawn of time is going to like really freaking stand this movie.
Probably. You're gonna be like, have you seen it yet? And you're like on your 5th watch already.
Damn. But really though, I'm gonna be on my like 6th watch using my Disney Plus subscription to its finest. I pay for every single month, might as well, right?
Might as well use it as much as you want and can.
Exactly.
That's so funny though. It comes out on the 11th. I saw in that picture that you sent me, so just a couple more days.
It is, yes. It's gonna be real fun. I love the diversity that we've been using recently on these movies.
Yeah.
Isn't just like, oh, this is set in Asia, so everyone here is Asian. Like,
Right.
It has like, and Sandra Oh is in it. I just want to say that Sandra Oh is in it. She plays the mom.
You love Sandra?
And I love Sandra Oh. I wish she heard this podcast. I can tell her how much I love her because I love Sandra Oh.
I think it's going to be very good. Very good. I'm excited to see how the music turns out since it's all Billie Eilish.
Yes, and the when you get the chance, I'll send you the link to they have a full song already out before the movie's even out of Four Town already. They have like the hit song, the one that everyone's gonna like know in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like the lyric video out for it already for Four Town.
Interesting. So they're already in the promotion department. They're way ready.
Yes, they are.
That's good though. I'm sure it's gonna hopefully be as popular as Encanto was.
Ooh, yeah. But if it isn't as good as Encanto, I'm okay with that because Encanto changed the business. It changed the whole scene.
It definitely did, and it hasn't really been that long since Encanto came out, so it's okay. We're working towards the diversity, which is the most important part.
Yes. And Encanto, I loved. Disney has been doing something recently that I have been enjoying. I don't know if it's because they want to like reach out towards the wider audience because of it, but I love it. They've been using a lot of color, a lot of like, use a lot of color because I know in Latin American countries there's more than just the usual caramel color they use on everyone. Like they've been using like darker skin tones, and I love that, and more like different types of body types because more people don't have the same Cinderella-esque body.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks more like a regular, I don't know, like set of people instead of it seeming like so fictional. Not so much anymore.
Exactly. I've been liking that. Disney's doing something great because of that. Adding
Absolutely.
more adding more different types of new stuff. And I'm okay with not I'm okay with turning red not being like Encanto, actually. Because Encanto, like, we had the bops. Like the bops that came out of that song.
Straight
Encanto, dude.
bops. So good.
So good.
So good. Honestly, that's one thing I regret, even though I don't think I was conscious of it, but like growing up I didn't watch like the princess movies and stuff because I was like a tomboy. But now that I'm older, I'm like, these movies are so good. These songs that come out of these movies are so good. Now I like actually can fully appreciate like stuff that Disney comes out with and like the music and everything. So it is a privilege to have a
And
Disney.
in a way, sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
But you're good.
I was like, in a way, I mean, in a way, we can all kind of see ourselves in these movies now. You know, it isn't like, oh, like Cinderella never like me. I mean, and like I wasn't like I was finally okay. I was okay with that when I was a kid, but now I'm like, I want someone who looks a little bit more like me and has my body type and like kind of I can see myself.
Right?
And everyone's been doing that recently. And I love that.
Just like it feels like the audience is like the inner child of everybody who is an adult now that used to watch like old Disney stuff. Like, I don't know, it's very pleasing, especially to the adults now. Of course, now the children from this generation get representation in ways that we didn't. So they're starting off strong.
True. True. And I love it. I love it.
Me too.
Uh Four Town better slap. Like I feel like I'm like putting it up on a high pedestal right now.
Concerning me. What if it doesn't slap? I'm sure it will. I'm sure it definitely will, but like what if there's like that one song that's like, I don't know about this one.
Billie
It's
Eilish
okay.
is behind it, so hopefully,
Yeah, her and her brother, so I'm sure it'll be good.
yeah.
We trust.
I think there's also some stars who are playing the guys. I mean, personally, I would have loved like a BTS member to play the Taehyung character. Like that'd be
That would have been
crazy.
so cool. That would have been so cool. Maybe in the future. I'm sure in the future they'll get them to like voice actor do something.
Yeah. Or even the Korean version. Like I would love if they made the Korean version, the Korean dub, have like BTS characters in it.
Can we get the real Taeyong to be
I know,
Taeyong?
right? The real Taehyung
He
to play Taehyung.
deserves. I mean, I know he's more of a rapper, and we don't know what the music is gonna sound like yet, but that'd be funny. But the actual Taeyong.
I know, right?
I
Like
say the. Oh, go ahead.
like I was thinking about that one movie Trolls and how like they actually made Red Velvet like actually go in that movie.
Yes,
We need that again.
we do. Or like Monster X and We Bear Bears.
I remember that.
We love them.
I love that.
So good. Wait, I have a question. Now, you remember when Red Velvet had their debut, they had their hair dyed a certain color. Do you think the trolls matched their debut colors? I never thought to look that up. I'm gonna look it
Let's
up.
look it up. Let's look it up.
Wait. I mean, there obviously were only 4 of them in the beginning, but like, well, let me see. Okay, so Joy. Okay,
Is it?
Joy is good. Joy is green. Irene was pink. Doogie was orange, so she has yellow now. And then Wendy was blue. They matched. They matched their debut colors.
I love
I
that.
love that. That's so cute. Like the little details that they put into that. That is so cute. I respect the trolls a little more now. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I've never seen Trolls. Was it just like a performance or did they like voice act?
It's actually the second movie. So the first movie is a little different, kind of different story plot. But the second movie is the one that Red Velvet is in. It's
Right.
basically the main character, Poppy. She is the princess of the trolls.
Right.
At that point, I think she's queen. But anyway, she and her boyfriend Branch go and set out to find the other trolls who are of different music genres. So there's like the rock and there's pop, and then there's like country, and then there's like classical. I think there's a couple, there's like four, I think. And then all of them have little subgroups. So of course there's K-pop and pop, and then there's like a reggae fight that they have with like the reggae trolls, and then they have like the reggaeton trolls. But anyway, yeah, like they're trying to find all of them to reunite all like the strings of music, and then to like, I don't know, I think it's I haven't watched it in forever, but anyway, there's like this conflict between the pop trolls and like the rock trolls. The rock trolls want to take over everyone and make everyone rock trolls, and the pop trolls are like, we need diversity in our strings. And yeah, I think that's the main gist of that movie.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute though. I'll have to watch it at some point.
Yeah. But you don't have to watch the first movie in order to understand the second movie. The first movie is just basically they were originally eaten by the bigger trolls, and so they fled into like their own little forest. And then the one day, Poppy, the princess of the time, she throws a humongous party, and basically she sets off fireworks, and the big trolls find out where they are and take some of the trolls, and they have to go save them.
I see. Very interesting. It's like more dramatic than I was expecting it to be, but in a good way.
But the music is really good. It's all like pop music.
I believe it. Isn't that one Justin Timberlake song that blew up from Trolls?
Yeah. Justin Timberlake plays Branch. He actually is in the movie. He actually plays Branch, and
That's
Poppy
so
is played by Anna
cute.
Kendrick.
Makes sense. Two good voices, good singers. I'll definitely have to watch that at some point. My spring break starts on Friday, so maybe that's something I need to look into if I'm not too busy with like doctor's appointments and all stuff that I threw onto that week because it's like the only time I have to go home.
Yeah. Also, they added Shrek 2 to Netflix, so that's what I've been watching
really?
as well. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. They're adding a lot of like really good stuff lately, or they're just coming out with a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not suspicious. They're doing really well.
True. Let's see. Oh, Disney Plus actually released a Disney original K-drama
What? When?
with Jisoo from Blackpink in it.
Oh, that's her drama. See, I've been hearing about her being in a drama. I just didn't know it was
It was Disney
Disney.
original.
That's crazy. Is it good or did it not come out yet?
I watched like a trailer of it, but it wasn't really my type of drama. It was it's like set in the 80s, and Jisoo like plays the main female lead. She finds this guy, and then Like they fall in love and then crazy things happen. But it's like really vintage looking in a way because it's like set in the 80s. But
I just looked up a little description. It sounds like it has to do with politics.
ooh,
Politics in
I didn't
Korea
watch it.
in the 80s.
Watches that closely.
Yeah, I guess it has to do with like says there's like a 1987 like movement nationwide that forced the ruling government to hold elections. So I guess something went down in 1987. And the government was like, well, I guess we need a new leader.
Damn, it is political.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was gonna be like, oh, Jisoo is this next Disney princess or something crazy like that.
What if it's like her and her man's fall in love, but then this political thing happens, but they're on the two different sides of the agreement.
Like a West Side
That would be juicy. I feel like that's probably like predictable in terms of like, but maybe not. Maybe it's just them, fighting for their lives. I hope not. That'd be so sad.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. Hopefully it's successful for her.
Hopefully it's successful.
Why are you laughing?
I'm just thinking about that they had to make a K-drama. Like just because, Disney was like falling behind because Netflix has been like getting really popular because of their K-dramas. Mm-hmm. That I think Disney had to like step it up to the plate and be like, hey, Jisoo from Blackpink, you want to be in a Disney original drama?
They thought Netflix being too powerful. They were like, I need to intervene right now.
Exactly.
Which
they're adding a bunch of stuff to Disney Plus though. I know they're making like add Star Wars stuff to it eventually, and like they're adding a bunch of cool stuff. Like they added, hopefully they keep their word. And I heard rumors they're making like an Encanto miniseries where
really, that'd be so awesome.
It's gonna be like a sequel kind of to like the movie and stuff, and see what happens to them after the movie. But yeah, I've been digging these movies right now with all the good music. Like I am a big fan of musicals. Now, like I never really got into broad musicals, but I love a good movie musical.
Yeah, absolutely. So. I know what you mean. They're just so good. The songs are usually so catchy.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna stand Four Town. I'm probably gonna become a giant Four Town stan in a couple weeks.
Probably. But you know what? That's good. That's good. You could be doing anything much worse, but standing in imaginary boy group is better.
It's better. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember when they made the like a fake boy group in a K-drama that I was watching. It had the one with ATs in it.
Oh that yeah.
K-drama, the one where they made like the little like boy groups in it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was such a stan. I was so upset they never made it to like an actual boy group. But then again, they'd be so busy. Yeah, they'd be so busy on the YouTube.
Terribly busy. Especially because they picked all guys that were in a boy group. Except for like I think a couple of them, right? Like 2 or 3 weren't actually like boy group members.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been incredibly busy. It's still a good concept, though.
Yeah.
Because I like learning about like boy groups. Because like when you make it into like a movie or a show, you learn more about like the background, like the behind the scenes of what it takes. Because all we get are like stages, or maybe like them in the dressing room. But like the drama, I feel like was good to talk about like the mental stuff that goes on with stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to like hear the dark side of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I always feel like K-pop likes to hide that away. They're like, oh, there's nothing that happens. It's all very glitz and glamour, But there's so much like dark stuff that goes on with K-pop, the K-pop industry. Like it's really ugly
Yeah.
in a lot
Honestly,
of
I feel
ways.
like hiding it makes it worse. Like if they were open, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I feel bad for them, but at least they told us, and if there was any way we could at least support them or make them feel better, we can. But they're hiding it, then we're like, I don't
Hmm.
like you because you're hiding something. And I don't know. It feels more malicious when the leaders of the industry or the companies hide stuff rather than just accepting it for what it is.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's definitely a problem that they need to fix
For
when it
sure.
comes to hiding stuff or throwing stuff under the rug. Like when bad things happen, they're like, "Oh, that didn't happen," or like when people die. People die in the industry. People are like, "Oh, they didn't exist in the first place anyway," and they throw them in the trash. So it's like, it's just,
Right? It's
it's
just crazy.
terrible.
So crazy. But hopefully, in the near future, maybe the next, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, maybe we'll have more idols or more people start speaking up. Hopefully.
Mm,
It kind of seems like we might be going in that direction just slightly with people like Dawn and Hyuna, for example, who are like, I don't care. We're going to get married. But I don't know. Because it could also get, like, worse. I mean, technology is evolving. The leaders of the company aren't that old. Like, Lee Sumin is not going anywhere. So,
precisely.
same with
It's
JYP. Ooh, tomatoes.
tomatoes. No, yeah, definitely. It's something that they need to work on. I mean, I would love if Korean netizens are definitely some of the worst type of fans. I mean, every single fan group has their own type of terrible fans.
Absolutely.
Um, but in the industry, exactly, I feel like Korean netizens are definitely like the not the most healthiest fans to be around.
There needs to be
When
some
it
sort of
comes to
like, what's the word? Like a restriction on like media or something for those specific people. I'm sure
oh
they try to find
yeah,
a way, but I just wish we didn't have to see that.
yeah, downright terrible. I mean, they can't love because they want to love. Um they can't talk about mental health openly in a lot of ways. They have a lot of eating disorders. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like
something
they
that
make
really
people
don't
have
talk
like
about.
talk about people's weight, like as if it's like something they can just talk about. Like people go through a lot of stuff in order to gain a lot of weight like that, Like
They talk about these people like they know them, which is so terrible because you don't know these people at all. You probably couldn't even describe them, but that's kind of the layout. That's how they let it. Like honestly, I'd be okay if they stopped doing like Aegyo and stuff and like fan service. It just it brings out the worst in fandoms. It really does.
oh yeah, it definitely does. And not to say that like other countries are better at taking care of their idols. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
definitely United States, we have to work with a lot of stuff we wouldn't work on
We literally have
when
to
it
work
comes
on
to
so
taking
much.
care of our own stars, our own idols, and our
Absolutely.
own people.
Yeah,
So
100%. But it's okay to recognize flaws in a different industry because we still care about them.
yeah,
Exactly.
we still care about them. At least we care about them. I feel like even though we're just two different people who live in different sides of the country, I mean, like we both have this connection to idols that we love them and we don't really care who they love. They can love whoever they want. They can gain as much weight as they need to in order to feel healthy.
Mhm.
Like,
I just
and that's
consider them like my good friend, my best buddy, or something. I
oh
call them
yeah,
like that. And it
Like,
worked.
I'm actually genuinely happy that like Taemin is gaining weight in the military. Like, he's gained the most weight that he's ever gained in his entire life right now, and I'm like actually happy about it. Like, he deserves to be he deserves to be eating, he deserves to be sleeping at a good time. Um, Definitely feel like that whole like news about his depression has kind of irked me in a way, with like just like the side effects of being idle for so long, and the stress that he feels like he's not even going through right now, but he's feeling at the moment. Um, but yeah, I mean, he definitely needs his rest. I feel like the military is the most rest that he's ever had in a while.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. And hopefully when he comes back, we'll get to see him in a different light, a much better light.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Very
exactly.
exciting.
I know. I really miss him. I really miss the man himself, Mr. Man, Mr. Tay Man.
I get it.
I miss Shiny. I feel like I've been feeling in such a mood. I don't know if you've been feeling this mood, but like it's been a while.
It really has. It feels like a genuine drought. And I feel like Jinky has been releasing a couple OSTs here and there, but it's not enough.
It's not there.
It's just like dipping your toe in the water. It's gonna a little taste, but it's gonna
Yeah.
be worth it in the end. So of course we're gonna wait patiently.
Yeah. Definitely once Hammond comes back, it's gonna be back to business. We're gonna have live streams again. We're going to have um all the little like fun things that SM likes to do,
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
lives.
It's definitely incredibly rewarding, I would say, to wait. So
Yes.
yes, and it gives us time to recruit new showels.
Recruit.
Coming back. Join us, please.
Join us. We have an obsession with Pearl Aqua.
Join us or else. Honestly, that's honestly like one of my favorite parts. Is like whenever a group in general has like a comeback, and you see like someone on the timeline who's like, "Oh my gosh, like who is this?" Or like, "What song is this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, welcome."
Yeah. You're gonna be
Yes,
really obsessed real soon. Enjoy that.
yes, exactly. It's so much fun. Like I like being into something already and sharing what I know with somebody who doesn't know as much, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, especially like music related. Like if someone wants to like learn about Shiny, pulls out my giant collection of knowledge.
Oh yes. It's like this like monthly long book that's like humongous. You just carry it around with you.
Yes.
Oh
Thing.
yes.
I feel like some stands are like gatekeeping. They're like, no, like only I'm allowed to like them. But like, no, it's so much more fun when you share the experience with somebody who likes them, and you can be like, oh my god, what about this song? Or like, did you see this and this? Like that makes it so much more fun.
Speaking of upcoming things that I'm really excited about,
Mm-hmm.
EXO better bring their A game, because I'm excited for that next comeback. That's probably going to happen in the next couple months because I can perceive it.
Yeah,
Suho's back.
he is back.
Everyone's kind of dangling out right now. Like there's not really much going on nowhere in the air of EXO. It's getting a little quiet, a little
You
too
know,
quiet.
you're very right. I would like the same kind of like time period as the Exodus album, like Call Me Baby, like a little like April May kind of thing. Because I have this feeling that like Kai and Sehun are like about to dip, so I feel like that would be their last. And I feel like a lot of idols go in like May or like early summer. So it's just a thought. Their anniversary is in April. So I don't know. I feel like that'd be perfect timing.
Yes, April.
Because they still have a month to prepare.
The environment is extra crisp right now. Kai's finished Peaches. The entire promotion of the remix is done now.
Correct.
So
is the only one promoting right now because his movie just came out, but that'll be like a couple weeks.
Couple of weeks tops.
Exactly.
Baekhyun is extra quiet. Chen has his family, so that's busy within himself. So he's busy, but he'll be back for what he needs to be back for. Let's see. I mean, I'm hoping Lay can make the trip. I always say so. I hope that he can make the trip. He didn't make the trip last time. The last time we saw him make the trip was Don't Stop the Feeling, and that was the moment of it's very brave. But yeah, hopefully he makes the trip. If not, I'm fine with that. Kyungsoo is back in powerful than ever. Mr. Dio himself.
Yeah, Kyungsoo's been way too quiet since he got back. Like, he had to come back and didn't even promote it, and just like, what have you been doing? Are you in the studio?
Are you in the studio, sir?
Let us know, because we would like to be in on this.
Let's see. Who else are we? I mean, Chanyeol has never hasn't been doing much recently.
No, is he still enlisted?
Oh.
The people Did you forget?
Has he even been out yet? Baekhyun is still in the military too, isn't he?
And Chen, but I think Chen has like 48 days or something left. He's almost done.
Oh, no wonder I've been like, he's so gosh darn quiet.
No, honestly though, like we haven't even gotten any
anymore.
We haven't even gotten like any updates though, so I get it. Like they've been real quiet. We haven't even seen like a little picture
or something. Have they been out yet?
Yes.
Damn. But yeah, I know what you mean with the fact that like Kai is almost leaving soon, because I know for a fact that once Tim comes back, Kai is gonna start making a trip over. I can see that happening.
See how this is gonna go down. I think it'll be good.
But who's left? Wait a second, who's left?
Who's left if Kai goes, or who's left like right now?
Who's left right now? If I'm talking about a comeback, then who's here?
Suho, Kai, Kyungsoo, Sehun, Lay.
Oh.
I think it's just them. It will be like another obsession, but you'd be missing like a key vocalist and a key rapper. Two key vocalists.
If I don't want to come back anymore. I forgot most of them are like gone right now.
Unless they had him in the studio like either prior or like on breaks or something, that they would at least be able to have them on the tracks but not promoting. But I don't know. I feel like they would really want to wait and do like a big thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like Baekhyun and Chanyeol still have so much, because Baekhyun only left last May. I'm gonna look up their discharge dates.
Is Schumann still gone?
Oh no, Schumann is back. Yeah, he's here.
Schumann is back, so you do have another.
We do have another vocalist.
Another good rapper / vocalist.
Baekhyun doesn't get out till February of 2023, and Chanyeol comes back September 2022. So I'm thinking full EXO comeback would probably be like a year from now.
No.
Oh no, because Kai and Sehun would probably be gone by then.
Bro, you got me crying in the club.
I'm triggered.
Upsetting.
This is why we need to stop making like 12-member groups.
That's why we need to start making everyone go at the same exact time so everyone comes back at the same exact freaking time.
Exactly, just the whole group. Just take the whole group. NCT should take this into consideration because that is going to be miserable. So miserable.
But honestly, I can kind of see like them doing little bits and pieces of here and there. Because there are a lot of foreign members inside the group.
True, they're probably going to make a bunch of new subunits once enlistment period starts for them.
Yeah.
Taeil's just about that age. He's like 26, 27, so.
Ooh. Another couple years.
He's just about
Another
ready.
couple years.
Just about ready.
Ooh. Much to think about because like EXO, I forgot about the fact that most of them are still gone. I was like, Suho Junyoon's back. Oh my gosh. And I was like, we should all do a comeback. And I just thought about the fact that like just because Suho's back doesn't mean everyone's back.
Right? It just felt like so long. It's okay. We will get it eventually, and it's going to be amazing. If you think about it.
I can't wait any longer. I need a Christmas album. That's what I also need. A good Christmas album.
You need a good Christmas album, and we will get that Christmas album at some point. Just not now. Okay. If we don't get it from the group as a whole, I'm sure we'll get another solo. Maybe a little Kyungsu Christmas album.
I need a Kyungsu Christmas album.
That'd be so good. That would be so good.
Okay, but imagine, okay, hear me out, okay? Now that both of them are back, how about a DL Suho Christmas album?
Banger. Yeah. Because I feel like their vibes match up really well, especially in terms of like what their solos were.
Ooh.
I like that.
Or hopefully Suho, since he's like the English king now, please do that English song that we all want here and now.
Him and Kyungsu on an English track.
Ooh.
That'd be classic. That would change the industry, I think. Honestly. Like,
what if they did something like Sugi and Irene?
The silence.
Bro.
That'd be so crazy. But that would be amazing, like actually.
Like a subunit? Oh, like a subunit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
You see me? Oh, bro. Like, remember when Sehun and Chanyeol did that comeback?
Like so
like a subunit?
Yeah.
Yes!
I have their first album, but I don't have the second one. I didn't listen to it that much. I feel kind of bad, but like, I'll go back.
You'll go back. You go back.
I will go back.
Speaking of subunits, I would die, like, I'm not even kidding, for a CBX comeback. They better freaking bring their A game when they're all back together.
They're so elite. They're so good.
CBX. CBX changed my goddamn life.
They literally did. They're so good. They literally cannot miss. They can't miss.
Are you telling me that society has moved on from Blooming Days and The One and Hey Mama?
Hey Mama.
Hey Mama.
Dude, ka-ching ka-ching.
Ka-ching ka-ching, bro. Ka-ching ka-ching.
I missed that one.
Society has moved on from that? With Sandy? Are you kidding me?
Can't be. It just can't be.
I'm so over it. CBX changed my goddamn life, and I mean it.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
I'm a new person. I'm a new person. Every time I think about it, it's like I'm reborn in that instant.
CBX.
Just like,
we need
wow.
CBX back. We need CBX back.
We will get them back. I'm sure it's gonna be like stronger than ever. Once all the like second gen groups are done, we're done. Like
We're done.
second and third gen, when they're done with the enlistment period, we're gonna be thriving. It's gonna be like we're back in 2010. All these comebacks. So we just have to wait, just like maybe another year or two, and we will thrive.
And we will thrive. I can't wait.
Me neither. It's gonna be really good.
Oh my gosh. Once EXO comes back full force, wait, hold on. Push that aside real quick. Once SHINee comes back full force, 2023, everyone is done with enlistment. Everyone is ready to go. Taemin is back with Kumgi. The world is saved. Ki is ready to freaking make his third repackage with his unreleased song by chance. Minho finally breaks all ice and releases that album that we all want him to do. Another Jinky album. We'll be eating off of the floor.
I will have no furniture because I'll spend all my money on them.
My money will be gone. I will be poor, and I'll be okay with it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. And then once everyone is back, everyone is eating well. We have album after album after album. EXO comes back. EXO releases that Christmas album we all know and love. What else? I mean, once second gen is done for, like everyone is out, everyone is back in, we are going to be eating off the floor. The floor, I tell you, the floor.
Or we could plan strategically and start saving now. Right?
Yeah, we can do that. We can invest a little bit and then, pull it out when we need it.
Exactly.
Invest some stocks.
Stocks. Please, some stocks.
Bro. I'm just walking around thinking about how EXO is like literally like 5 people right now. But like, we have to wait. We need to wait for that good. And I'm okay with it now. I'm content now.
We got this. It's nothing we haven't experienced before, so.
Precisely. What are we at time-wise? Just so like
an hour and 2 minutes or something like that. Because we started, I think, at like 3:10.
3:10.
It's 4:15 my time because you had to use the bathroom.
Sorry. It took me a while. I was like 3:10. Right now it's 3:17 over here. That's why I was like,
right.
I'm sorry.
Time difference.
The longest 7 minutes of my entire life.
I think daylight savings is this weekend, actually. I don't think our time difference is still going to be 1 hour, though.
Oh, yeah. It's still going to be 1 hour. Spring forward, being that we'll wake up and we'll feel like it's 10? No. 12?
Lose an hour of sleep, so we're going to wake up feeling like we want to go to bed.
Oh, so it's gonna be even more terrible. It's gonna be like when you wake up at 7, but you feel like it's 6.
Correct. Yeah, correct. It's just gonna be like that for a couple days probably, and then we'll get used to it. But at least it'll be light out. More.
Yes. It won't feel like it's dark outside when it's like 6.
I know. I'm so looking forward to that.
I know. I love daylight.
Me too. I love the heat. We got a really nice weekend, and it's supposed to be cold again this week, but it's okay because I know the warmth is going to come at some point, so Gotta be
It's not
patient.
snowing anymore.
Exactly. No more snow. Well, I think it's
My
actually supposed to
finger.
snow a little bit on Thursday, but it's not gonna stick. So
Good. More sleet. More sleet in the radar.
we're sleep.
In other news, right
Mhm.
now Texas, it's like 82 degrees. Like we're already experiencing like the heat.
Really? That's so
Yeah.
early.
I know, right? It's like 82 degrees outside. Yesterday I went outside. Well, week before it was like 30.
Dang.
We were like below the freezing point. And then right now it's like 82 outside. Today is like a really nice day. I should have gone outside, but
It's
I'll
okay.
figure it out later.
Go for a little walk or something. If
Yeah,
that's what you need
maybe.
to do. I wanted to, but it got cloudy outside. Maybe I'll go for a little walk or something. I have to do
Yeah,
laundry first, so
me too.
it's really that day. Sunday is really that day for that kind of stuff.
Can we all go back to work and school tomorrow? How upsetting.
I know, but I just have 5 more days and then I can go home for break. So I'm
Yes.
trying to keep that. I'm trying to keep that. Sorry, my roommate came back. She's home, so she's throwing stuff.
Me.
I think she's probably just trying to do like dishes or something. I think the cup just fell, but I was like, what was that? Anyway, I'll let you go so you can, be responsible, do your laundry, and me too.
Ugh, upsetting. But
I
yeah,
know.
let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.